everyone, I hope you had a lovely weekend and you are now ready for another week of training. We're into week 5 and today is obviously our handstand conditioning session, I think. So we are going to start off with a bit of an upper body warm up, just a couple of minutes, and then we will go into our conditioning exercises. So make sure the shoulders and like the wrists are warm and we'll be ready to go. So let's stand up and let's just shrug the shoulders backwards. So aiming to go all the way forwards to the side and backwards, and then let's bring them forwards. And let's just swing the arms backwards. And then arms going forwards. Bring one arm across the chest. And then the other side. And let's just do 2 more on each side. And last one. And relax. And let's go into our wrist exercise, so going forwards and just gentle rocks forwards and backwards. Rock onto the knuckles and then back down and then forwards. So just kind of judge how you're feeling, how your wrists are feeling, how your body's feeling, and then just rocking from side to side with the wrists. Control the movements, and then hands facing backwards. Just hold in this position, trying to get the heel of the hand on the ground. And relax. Let's just go in some little wrist circles, one way, and then wrist circles the other way. And some geckos, just because they've got a cool name, why not? And then the other way, I can never really do the other way. And relax. So the first exercise we're going to do today is going to be an alignment exercise. We're going to be laying on our back. And let me just put the camera down a little bit. So we're focusing on that perfect handstand position. Laying on our back, and we're going to get our arms flat down to the ground. Our back flat down to the ground, so there shouldn't be a gap underneath the back. We should have a slight posterior pelvic tilt going on, and then we want to try and flatten down the ribs to the ground, keep the legs together, squeeze, push up for the shoulders, and this is replicating our perfect handstand position. So obviously I am quite comfortable in this position, but a lot of people do actually struggle breathing. So make sure you're breathing at the same time, and we're just going to hold for 30 seconds. So keep pressing the ribs down to the ground, keep pressing the back down to the ground, pushing up through the shoulders. The legs should be flat down to the ground, feet should be together, glutes should be squeezed, and we've got 20. Perfect, keep it going. So we're practicing this position obviously because when we come to our handstand, we want to be able to get into that perfect alignment handstand position. So if we can do it on the floor, then we'll be able to do it in handstand. Once we've got like the balance, we've got the core strength, and we've got, you know, the shoulder strength and arm strength to hold ourselves up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're gonna then come into our L-shaped position. So grabbing a chair or a bench of some sort or a box. And we've done this L-shaped position a couple of times before. So the first one, we're going to put our feet onto the surface. We're going to come up into that L, push up through the shoulders, engage the core, and then we're going to go into shrug. So up and down, up and down. When we're doing the shrugs, we want to try and push the armpits to the wall behind us. In the L shape, we want to try and make a right angle with the hips. So we're also probably feeling a bit of a stretch behind the hamstrings. So we've got 3 sets of these today, and we're doing 3 sets one after another. So into that plank position, walking the hands into the feet, pushing up through the shoulders, and we've got 10 shrugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, coming down. And what we're going to do in between is we're going to go back into that laying down position we just did. So on your back, arms behind your head, pushing up through your shoulders, back flat down to the ground, ribs flat down to the ground, squeezing the legs, squeezing the toes together, pushing up for the shoulders and holding for 30 seconds. Really good, keep it going. We've got 15. After this exercise, we're going to go straight back into the L position. We've got no rest periods in between these exercises. So this is like an active recovery, but obviously we're working on alignment. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Coming back to the chair, feet onto the surface, plank position, walking the hands into the feet, pushing up for the shoulders and into our shrugs. 1, so controlled movement. 2, armpits pushing to the wall behind you. 4, the legs should be straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Back into the laying down position. So on your back, arms behind your head, ribs flat down to the ground, back flat down to the ground, pushing out to the shoulders, and 30. Keep breathing. And 20 seconds. Back pressed into the ground, squeeze the boots, squeeze the legs. Feet should be together. If you struggle to keep the feet together, grab a sock and try and put it between the feet so it's like a cue to remind yourself to keep them together. And 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And let's go on to our last set of these. So feet onto the raised surface in our plank position, coming into the L shape, pushing up to the shoulders, and 10 shrugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. So we're going to go into our walks. We haven't done these in a couple of sessions, so hopefully you'll be feeling a little bit stronger from obviously the sessions that we have been doing, and you'll be just as capable to do them. If not, they'll be better than what they were before. So we're going to do 3 wall walks in a row. I just demo a walk for anyone who's new to training. So starting the feet in the wall, walking all the way up the wall to a full handstand, push up for the shoulders, walking down into a wall plank, and then we go again. So back up, push up for the shoulders, and then back down again. So if you can't do the wall walk, then what I want you to try and do is just hold a plank position, walking your hands into the feet, reaching up to the ceiling, and then going back into a plank, and then we go again, walking the hands up to the ceiling and back down. We're going to do, as I said, 3 in a row, and then we're going to do glute bridges in between this exercise. Let's make a start. So feet on the wall, walking up into the first reverse handstand, pushing up through the shoulders, head to the wall, and then coming down into plank, and then back into the next one. Control it, engage the core. You shouldn't be wobbling too much. 2, and then the last one, so walking up the wall, control it, push up for the shoulders at the top, and then walking down and coming down, and then onto your back into our glute bridges. So you've got the option double leg glute bridge or single leg glute bridge, 1 leg in the air. So we've got 10 on each leg, or we've got 20 in total. 1, 2, 3, so squeezing the glutes up top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and keep the hips high, change legs. 1, 2, 3, squeeze the legs. 5, control it, 6, 7, 8, 9, and relax. Grab a drink if you need one, pause the video, and then we're going to go straight into the next set. So over to the wall, feet on the wall. Let's go into our first one, so walking up with control, pushing up for the shoulders, 3, 2, 1, and we're not going to hold the other ones, so into plank, then walking up the wall, and coming down, that's 2, and 1 more, so walking up the wall, all the way to handstand, pushing up, and walking down, all the way down, then onto our back. We've got 10 each side, or 20 in total, single leg glute bridges or double leg. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and keep the hips high, change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Again, grab a quick drink if you need one. Then we got one more set to go. So 3 seconds to get into position. Coming against the wall. Feet on the wall into our first handstand. So walking up, pushing up for the shoulders, walking down into plank, and again walking up, push up for the shoulders, walking down, control it, 1 more, off we go. Engage that core, pushing up for the shoulders, walking down, and relax. Straight into the last set of the glute bridges, laying your back leg in the air, and let's go. 1, 2, really controlled, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and hips high, change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Well then guys, grab a quick drink and then we move on to the next set of 2 exercises. The next exercise we're going to do against the chair again, and we're going to be in that L-shaped position. This time we're going to lift single leg, so 1 leg at a time into handstand, then back down. So we want to try and lift into handstand, hold it for a second or 2, then lower that leg back down, then change sides. Let me demo. So plank position, into that nice L shape, push up for the shoulders again, then lifting 1 leg, try and float the other leg off the box, back down, change sides, lift the leg, stacking over the hips, float, back down. So we've got 3 on each side. In between, what we're going to do is we're going to do our hollow rocks, laying on our back, rocking forwards and backward, and we've got 15. So we've got 3 sets again. So into position, walking the hands up into L, pushing up the shoulders, lifting the leg, let the leg float. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 more, 5, last one, 6, and coming down onto our back into our 15 rocks. Arms behind your head, lift to rocks. 1. Make sure that lower back stays pressed into the floor. 4, 5, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, and relax. So into position, walking the hands up into L, pushing up the shoulders, lifting the leg, let the leg float. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 more, 5, last one, 6, and coming down onto our back into our 15 rocks. Arms behind your head, little rocks, 1. Make sure that lower back stays pressed into the floor, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, and relax. So into position, walking the hands up into L, pushing up the shoulders, lifting the leg, let the leg float, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 more, 5, last one, 6, and coming down onto our back into our 15 rocks. Arms behind your head, little rocks, 1. Make sure that lower back stays pressed into the floor, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, and relax. Well done, guys. So we're going to move on to the last 2 exercises. First exercise we're going to do is something called a cat lick. So for this, we start in a plank position. We draw our bottom up, like into a downward dog position, but our feet can be raised off the ground. And then we're coming down, elbows against close to the body, lifting up into like a cobra, but the body's lifting off the ground, and then back. Go down, up, back. And that is a cat lick. So we've got 10 of those. After that, we're going to go straight into an arch hold. So again, laying on our front, arms and legs lifted off the ground, and we're going to hold for 30 seconds. So last 2 exercises, we've got 2 rounds, and then we're finished the session. So into our plank position, ready for our cat licks, drawing the bottom up into the air, body comes down, lifting up the chest, and then drawing back, that's 1. Elbows are staying close to the body, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and last one, 10. And coming into our arch hold. So laying in your front, arms behind your ears, lifting up as high as you can for 30. Keep lifting those legs, squeeze the feet together, chest up, 20. Lift a little bit higher, last 20. 10. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done, guys. Round 1 done. Grab a quick drink, and then we've got 1 more round of this, and then we're finished. Drawing the bottom up into the air, body comes down, lifting up the chest, and then drawing back, that's 1. Elbows are staying close to the body, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and last one, 10. And coming into our arch hold. So laying in your front, arms behind your ears, lifting up as high as you can for 30. Keep lifting those legs, squeeze the feet together, chest up, 20. Lift a little bit higher, last 20. 10, last 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Really good session today, well done guys. First session of the week. Let's start them as we mean to go on. Hopefully see you guys for tomorrow's normal general flexibility session, and yeah, hope you enjoyed this session. Please subscribe to my channel if you did, like this video, and see you for tomorrow's session.